And we're live. What's up, folks that are watching on the replay? This is the Friday Live from By the Hood. I'm your host, Jimmy. Got my partner in crime, Core, with me, man. And, as we do on Friday, we come live waiting for our folks to pull up and join us. But, Core, what's up with you, bro?
Man, what's really good, man? I'm good, man. Breathing equals good for me, man. Long as I'm living and breathing, I'm good, man.
Yes, sir. I don't do much. You know what I mean? Lay in the cut. Smut, shed pelly, purple, hanging it up. Yeah, I mean, what's good though, man? Your week was good.
Yeah, my week is always good, man.
Stay out the way.
Yeah, man. Like the world a real crazy place, and I don't go to crazy places. So
Yeah,
as long as I'm healthy and I'm happy and my family fed and we, got a roof over our head, I ain't gonna complain about much. You know what I mean? I did more than that, but man. I'm gonna stick with that. I jumped on those opportunities Russ was talking about.
Yeah, shout out to Russ, man. Russ been dropping gems in the MDC, yo. Shout out to our folks pulling up now. When you do me a favor, when you come in, hit the like button, hit the love button. You know what I'm saying? Folks tapping in now. We got some good stuff to share tonight too. Julio's here. Tanoya's here. Listen, I know I'm about to get cussed out because we had talked about that sandbox property. You know what I mean? In the words of so many folks. But what was my man's name on what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio, when he says, I'm not effing selling. I'm not selling my property though. If you would have caught me a couple weeks ago, I would have sold you that lot on Sandbox. But my numbers have gone through the roof. I think I'm gonna build on it now. I think I'm gonna try something on the tech side. Omar, what's up, bro? Omar's tapped in. I don't know if Omar is here or in the DR because that's a Dominican. Oh, it's his new name. Jabbar, what's up, Jabbar? You in Miami right now, right, bro? Oh yeah, that's his next comment. You already know where I'm at. Yeah, I saw on your IG, man, that you was you at the conference down there in Miami, man. Thank you for still pulling up. You know what I mean, showing love.
That's what's up, man. That's all. Listen, man, we regular folks that do irregular things, man.
Yeah. Telling everyone. Listen. We appreciate the love, man. We appreciate the love, man. We just out here trying to share the information with the people. I got some stuff I'm gonna share tonight too. Yeah, I'm always in my bag, so I'm always like coming up with new stuff and new ways of looking at things. So I'm gonna share some stuff tonight. But Jabbar, appreciate that, bro, man. Enjoy yourself, man. Enjoy yourself.
Miami's a wonderful, wonderful city.
He's at the Bitcoin Rodney conference. You know what I'm saying? Change your life. What is it? Redefine. No, it's not change your life or something. With Bitcoin or whatever. But I know it's a conference in Miami right now. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
every conference should be in Miami.
Yeah, recreate yourselves. I think that's what it's called. Yo, but for the folks that are here, do me a favor, man. Please hit the like button, hit the love button. You know what I'm saying? Hit the button just to let people know that you were here. That helps us fight the algos. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here playing with the ledger as I was moving stuff around. You know what I mean? For my crypto folks. You know what I mean? Shout out to your bank, walking with your bank on the you know what I mean? But yeah, man. So we're gonna talk about some things, man. In terms of the options game, man. Hit the 30 by Monday.
So got the 30 bag and was on the run.
Listen, man, smoked that MasterCard pack real nice and early on Monday morning.
that Facebook play that I gave, that joint went.
Oh yeah. It popped on Monday. All right. So the Monday we done with that. And then I was just chilling in my crypto world the rest of the week, man. I was figuring out different things in the AR space, man. So shout out to our brother Chris. Because I'm inspired by some of the stuff he's doing in the AR space with the NFT. So, look at Jabbar showing off, man. Jordan Belfort is about to speak. And it's funny because, that's just who I was actually just talking about him. I was talking about the movie, but not the real one.
Wall Street?
Yeah, but he's talking about the real one. He's out there with the real Jordan Belfort. I was talking about the movie, but that's what's up. Stu is in the building. Just got back home from looking at deals in North Philly. Too many of us are letting grandma's property go way too cheap. Yeah, man. You see Corey's shirt right there, right? Corey got the shirt on right now. That's something we talk about often. Stop losing Granny's house, man. Because we don't understand the value in it. I was looking at a property on Susquehanna the other day, and it was going for close to $400,000.
I grew up. So for the record, I grew up 2 blocks from there.
So listen,
from the house I grew up in.
So I was laughing because some of the folks I was having a conversation with, they were like, "Why would you want to pay that to live there?" And da da da. I'm like, y'all just don't understand. Y'all don't understand. You just don't understand. The Jabbar is laughing. Yo, if you click the link in our bio, right, it'll have our merch. We got a lot of different various shirts. You know what I'm saying? We got that one. We got the, our favorite Satoshi shirt. I got that right here. You know what I'm saying? The Stack Sats of Die Trying. We got the Stack Sats of Die Trying shirt. We got the regular Body Hood shirts. Stop losing Granny's house, but he said the Wolf of Wall Street was about his life. And basically Jimmy now life. Don't say that, bro. I'm out here. I'm broke, baby.
Yeah, right.
I just saw the Apple contract too. I'm happy as hell. I'll see you this Sunday to run this bag.
That was called in our
yeah, yo, I'm glad you got that contract
too. That was definitely called in
Listen,
our
man.
Discord.
Hey, man, I'm proud of you, because O's been sticking to it, Pauls, because he been playing with Microsoft and Apple and Visa for a minute. You know what I mean? So you
getting that chicon.
Yeah, so you paid your dues, man. You paid your dues. So now you understand the game and you can print money for the rest of your life. Yo, man, more y'all got to hit the like button for me, though, man. We got like 18 times as many people watching in the various platforms as we do likes. So please do that for me, man. Yeah, man. So a couple things I want to show, man. I want to start with one thing, right? So one of the conversations that I got into this week a couple times were people, specifically the shitcoiners. And this happens a lot with the XRP community, right? Because XRP, anybody who knows me knows I'm not really a fan of XRP. It is what it is. If y'all make money with it, God bless you. But they have a huge following and people that love them, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, but just in them talking about where it will go versus they're always comparing it to other things, comparing it to Ethereum or Bitcoin or some of the BNB. So it's this site that I was using. I was like, I don't know if I ever showed this on Friday, but I'm gonna show it today anyway, just to show you guys something that I often look at when people talk about their favorite shitcoin. And you can actually use this if it's a project you're interested in anyway. And
which one you gonna show them? You gonna show them the gecko or the llama?
Neither one of those. This is a different one. Cool, listen, man. I'm in my bag, bro.
What animal is this?
This is called market cap of, right? It's the marketcapof.com, right? So here's what the marketcapof.com does, right? So what you can do with this is I can take, let's just say XRP. And I could say if XRP.
Oh, yeah, I did see this earlier this week.
If XRP has the market cap of Ethereum, that means that it'll be $10.76 per token. If you believe it's going there. That's if you believe it's going there, right? So let's take a look at something else, right? Give me another smaller project, Core. I'm gonna use your favorite project. Let's use Wax.
Yeah, Wax.
So if Wax is to ever reach the scale of Ethereum, that means Wax would be $277.36.
If Wax hit that price, I'll have as much money as Bill Gates. No bullshit. I have as much money as Bill Gates.
All right, so the point of me saying that is this is just a tool that you could throw in your tool belt when you're looking at specific projects, right? So let's just say we want to take Doge, right? Everybody loves Doge, right? What is it? DOGE?
Yeah.
I don't even know how to spell that trash. All right, Dogecoin. Right. So if Dogecoin was to hit the market cap of Ethereum, right? And I don't have to keep using Ethereum as the base. I could use BTC as the base if I wanted to.
Use BTC as the base.
That means that it would have to be $8.34 per
35x
from where it is now. So that's just something you could throw in your tool belt. The website is marketcapof.com. So I only like a couple projects in general. I gave my whole portfolio over in our private group, but let me see something. So this not even up there at this point. But let me
Yeah, it was the coin.
No.
Oh no.
So STX, right? If STX reaches the market cap of Bitcoin, which it will never do, but let's just say STX is able to creep into the top 5, right? Let's just say it gets to the size of Solana, which is possible. What's below Solana? What's below Solana? Cardano. Let's say STX ever gets to be the size of Cardano. That means it'd be $56. per coin. Right now, STX is about $2.
I'll take that. I'll take a 30x.
All right, so let's just say I'm not even being that aggressive. Let's go below that. Polkadot, Doge, Shiba, Avalanche, Terra, Litecoin. Crazy how Wrap Bitcoin is up there as well. That's crazy that Wrap Bitcoin is damn near in the top 10. Right? So a lot of that's insane. All right, LTC. Let's see. $14. I'll take that too.
I'll take a 7x.
And the thing about that is that's a utility token. So it actually has a use case. Everybody's new favorite right here, right? It's everybody's new favorite. Crow.
I like this. I like this. This coin is not bad.
Well, Crow was already past LTC. Like Crow was damn near at LTC. But let's say that we think that Crow can get to Solana, right? Which is Sol. Which I mean, that's not shocking if it could.
Mm-hmm.
What would it be? $2.59.
I'll take a 5x, 4.5x.
Yeah.
I'll take $4 for every dollar I put out. I'm with that.
So anyway, I was just sharing that to show you guys that you know, it's a way you can see what's going on. We got some craziness in this chat. Let me get to this chat real fast. But yeah, that's a nice way for you to see what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, let's get this stalker out of here.
Mark, what's good, Mark? Jose is here. Jamil's here. What up, though? The bubble. Yeah, this person right here is wilding. So we're gonna, you know, whoever you may be, you out of here.
Yeah, you see, it's always the crazies with no picture.
Yeah, they going though. I blocked them and deleted them, so they going. So they laughing. Yeah, Adrian, what's up, Adrian?
Adrian,
peace, Fred. Peace. The bro is in the building. What's good? What's good? For the people that just popped up, make sure you show some love. And if you need to know what I was just showing, the website is marketcapof.com. Matter of fact, let me put it in the actual chat just so I can you guys can play around with this site. It's just another tool for the use in your tool belt as you start to look at some of these start to look at some of these projects.
What it is though.
The math god is in the building. What's up, Kill? Latoya's here. Latoya, what's good? Shout out to Dukas, who's a member of Bodyhood University. He's definitely Ducats. I'm sorry, I said Ducats. Oh, I get it, like Ducats, like the money. Got you. I should have said Duchess, but anyway, who sent me an email and was like, "Yo, I don't have no pick because I'm, you know what I mean." And she kind of expressed right here what she's saying, you know, hiding from exes.
And I'm not mad at that. I'm just talking about, you know what I mean. At least you got a picture up. That was a no picture weirdo.
Like the gold coins. That's right. All right, so I get it. Ducats, Duchess. I like the name, by the way. You rap or something? That's like
right. She got bars.
That's a pretty dope name, by the way. You know what I mean? Like, you know, Sam is here. Sam, what's good? That's right, like the gold card. You like that one, right? There you go. You got a new hashtag for you, Kill. The math god. It's all love. It's all love. It's definitely all love. Yeah, you should. With a name like that, you definitely should spit bars. But for those that just pulled up, I was showing a site that I use. I just put the site in the actual chat. It's called Market Cap of. And what it allows you to do is if you're looking at a specific shit coin or low cap coin and you want to know just how big it can get. Like, so if, you know, XRP gets as big as Ethereum, what would it be per coin? And it allows you to do that, right? So that's just a tool to put in your tool belt, you know, to use at a later date. Here's something else I found interesting, right? So it was an article in Yahoo Finance this past week, and they were talking about the richest person from each state. You know, and I'm being chatty patty looking at everybody's money and the things that they actually, you know, do to get their money, right? So, all right, let me see. Obviously, you got Elon, who's the richest person in Texas. Cool. When I put this over, let me know if it's showing what's the pop-up. Is it showing Elon Musk?
Yeah, it's showing Elon Musk.
Yeah, so Elon, these numbers are out of control, by the way, 290 billion. But you can look in each state and see who's the wealthiest person in each state. The one I found the most interesting, believe it or not, is the fact that Bloomberg is the wealthiest person in New York. Why did I find that the most interesting? Because he's the former mayor too. How y'all let? Right, so it just occurred to me, right? So I mean, New York is the biggest city, but how do you let someone with damn near $60 billion become the mayor? Like, What does he have in common with with the average person? Like, how can he relate to what the people need when you sitting there?
As a he could. New York is a little bit different because it was the
No,
commerce center of the country.
I get that. I get that.
So New York's a little bit different than everywhere
else. That. No, but no, man, it is, but it isn't. I'm gonna tell you why, man.
Because regular ass people live in New York. I'm just
exactly.
saying.
If we look at the average net worth in New York, it ain't his. It ain't nowhere near his.
Not at all.
Right. So, all right. So Texas is Elon. This is what I found interesting too in Florida, right? Because Florida, a lot of folks with chicken go down there to retire. It's his brother, Thomas. What is it? I don't even. I want to say. Yeah, it sound like it say something else.
Yeah, pedophile.
Pedo. They're pedo.
Thomas pedophile.
Thomas Petterfee. But Thomas Petterfee is worth $23.5 billion. Why that's interesting to me is because I hate his product with the passion.
Yeah,
he made that much money off of interactive brokers, which to me is absolute garbage.
Yeah, this joint is trash as hell.
So who do y'all think is the richest person? Let me see what people put in the chat. Who do you guys think is the richest person in California? Anybody? I want to see if anybody has an idea if they can guess who the richest person in California, considering that's the home of a lot of tech companies. Who do you guys think is the richest person in all of California? Corey, if you had to take a guess, who do you think is the richest person in all of California?
I don't know if this person lives in California, but I would if Gates lived there, then I would say Gates. I don't know where Gates lives.
Okay. Yeah. So. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Chamath.
He do, but it's not Chamath though. It's not even a trick question, by the way. It's Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay, Zuckbucks.
Yeah, Zuckbucks. Yeah, Zuckbucks is up there. He's the richest person in California. Now, Toya asked a question. Pennsylvania. It's a gentleman named Jeff Yass, who is the co-founder of Susquehanna International Group. That straight sounds like a crime syndicate.
It does.
The Susquehanna International.
The crazy part, he live around the corner from me, like
Haverford, PA. Now, I mean, y'all got that chicken out there, bro. But Susquehanna International Group is the name of his organization. And I know Kill would love this. They're an investment firm, but they're a quantitative investment firm. So they make their decisions. Yeah, he's a quantitative investor. So they make their decisions based on the quantitative analysis. Yeah. So I thought that was interesting. It's like, let's play around and see the richest people.
Now I'm intrigued.
See this how you go down the rabbit hole. I was on the joint all day, and now you about to embarrass me because I don't know where Idaho is in a map. So I'm just gonna play around in the Midwest and show you. Now I'm gonna show you everybody, right? So in Ohio,
over that way, L Brands.
Yeah, L Brands is in Ohio, right? So 10 Bs. What we got up here, that's the Cavaliers owner.
Not bad.
You know what I'm saying? See, come over here, Chicago.
Citadel. That's the person behind Robin Hood.
Yeah,
Citadel is the money behind
a lot of stuff. A lot of
brokerages. Stuff. Yeah.
Owner of Minnesota Timberwolves, richest man in Minnesota. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, First Premier Bank. Yo, every time I get them banking offers, they definitely come from South Dakota. So that's North Dakota. Obviously, in Omaha, you got Buffett. All right, what's over here? Here we go. 6.7. Stein Seed Founder, whatever that is. Koch brothers and
Koch.
Yeah.
The Walton family, that's Arkansas.
That makes sense. Right. Tulsa, Oklahoma, George Kaiser, Bach Financial. That's crazy, right? Because people be having these companies that you've never heard of and they be sitting on billions.
Mars Inc. I didn't know Mars was out there. There was Idaho right there. You just went, you just breezed by.
I'm sorry. I was looking at Miriam Adelson. Las
Damn.
Vegas Sands shareholder. Look.
Damn. I ain't know Las Vegas Sands was getting it like that. I know they built.
Hold on though. What, did her husband didn't die or did she divorce him or something? Crazy part of this joint just says shareholder.
She's the largest shareholder.
Here you go, Idaho Falls. This is Frank Vandersloot. Frank Vandersloot got chicken out here. Obviously, when you get up to Seattle, is Bezos.
Bezos.
And Phil Knight from Nike. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? When you come down here in Oregon. Who we got down here? Temple, Arizona.
Had to be a brother named Garcia.
Drive Time owner. What the hell is Drive Time?
I don't have no damn idea. Hawaii.
Okay. eBay. The founder of eBay is in Hawaii.
Okay.
All right. Gail Benson.
Owner of the
Saints and the Pelicans.
Yeah. Her husband had that chicken and then just passed off.
Duff Capital Investors. All right. So anyway, let me drop this in the chat for y'all too, so y'all can be caught in the rabbit hole like me. counting other people's money. You know what I'm saying? Chatty Patty today. You know what I mean? I'm just,
you was definitely in the rabbit hole. Because I'm like, what the hell is that?
Yeah. No, it's not Oprah. What's the old Chris Rock joke about Oprah Winfrey?
She rich for a black person.
He said if Bill Gates woke up with Oprah money, he'd be ready to kill himself.
Right, yeah, he'd be ready for sure.
Toya, you know that company, the crime syndicate in Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Kill said, I tried to get an internship with Susquehanna in undergrad and they curved me. Listen, Kill, let's build our own Susquehanna, man. You the mathematician. Let's get it.
Right.
In fact, we already have the infrastructure for a black-owned investment group because Corey and I, Latoya as well, we all belong to a black investment group. We can add a quant table to that. Like, we can do whatever we want to do. We're the owners of that group. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. Yeah, Tom Gore, Bill Haslam. No relation to Udonis.
No relation at all.
He said, yes, I want to count people's coins too. Kill, shoot us a text, bro. I'm dead ass serious, by the way. I'm not joking at all.
Yeah.
I want to count people's coins too. Yeah, I just gave y'all the link for that because I'm just mad nosy. That's the vibe I was on earlier. So I wanted to share it with y'all. So that's 2 sites I gave y'all this far. Market cap of, and I gave y'all the site to count everybody else's bread. But anyway, man. that's what I'm on this Friday, bro. Chatty Patty, man.
Yo.
Chatty Patty. I do have a serious conversation while we hear this this Friday though.
Yeah, we got one already started, Latoya. We don't got.
She's in it. She's in our group. She signed up already. She's with us.
I ain't see her at the meeting.
That's something you got to talk to her about. I'm not. He putting you out there. That wasn't me.
That's why
that wasn't me.
I'm sorry.
All right, so here's something I want to ask you about though, and I want to ask a lot of you folks about this. I was reading this week about people as they start to get older and after the pandemic. There was a study done, and it says most people want to grow old in their home, right? The idea of going to a facility or moving away from their home, a lot of people don't want that. They want to grow old in their home. But the article was about how the fact is most people want this, but most people aren't preparing for it. So I know a lot of times when you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, or even your 50s sometimes, you're not thinking about that. You don't think about it until you start to get in your 60s and you're approaching retirement age in terms of how you want to live your older life. So what I'm going to ask the folks out here is, have you guys even thought about that? What happens when you turn 60, 70, 80, if you're lucky enough, 90? Have you put any thought into that at all?
I have, because my mom's in that age bracket and I'm looking at what I got to do for my mom for her to, be comfortable. So I actually put a lot of thought into it.
Okay. So when you're doing the preparation for your mother, does it make you think about your own?
It does, because I personally have put endless hours into making sure that she's comfortable in her in her years, and I don't want my kids to put those kind of hours in with me. So
okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
okay.
So.
All right, man. I think this is an interesting conversation to have because, according to the statistics, most people don't put this kind of thought about their golden years in until it's kind of too late. So they end up in a house in which they want to grow old in, but it's not conducive to them being older. Someone just mentioned it in the comment. It was Mark. Mark says that it's messed up when you can't walk down them damn stairs, right? That was actually part. As a matter of fact, I have an article. I'm going to share it because that was part of the conversation as well. Was that a lot of times people just aren't prepared for that at all. All right, so here's the article right here. It says 90% of people want to grow old in their home. So what's the real cost of doing so? So Lowe's did a survey as well. And it talks about the different costs that you may have in terms of that. Stuff like curb-free showers, pull-out cabinet organizers, wheelchair ramps, smart home devices like digital clock, video doorbell. So these are things that you may not be thinking about now, but the point of the article and the point of the study was it's best to think about these things when you're young, even if you're in your 20s. People don't want to think about that at all, right? A walk-in tub could come with a $5,000 price tag, it says here. Stair lift is about $8,000,
Yeah, stair lift is expensive as
right?
hell.
And if you need a home health aid, the national average in 2019, remember this is 2019, before everything rose in price, was $22 an hour, right? Um, the national average cost for an assisted living facility was $4,000 a month, though it could be more than $9,000 depending on the estate and the facility, right?
Yeah.
So
That's also expensive as hell because my mom was in one of those when she was recovering from one of the surgeries she had, and they was charging 4 racks a month.
mhm.
But after 3 months, after 90 days, that price went to 9 racks a month. I was like, damn. And the crazy part is, my mom was an accountant, so she, she lives pretty good in retirement.
Mhm.
At $9,000 a month, they literally would have been taking almost her whole check.
Yeah, man. And this is why I'm just bringing this up as a conversation that we have on Friday, because I know, none of our folks, or maybe we do have some older folks that are watching, but a lot of us are younger. But let's start thinking about this stuff now, right? So it says in this article that plain Americans want to age in place, meaning that they don't want to go anywhere. You have your house, your apartment, whatever it may be. That's where you want to stay. Almost 9 in 10 people want to remain at home, though only a quarter said they thought their homes would be ready for that. So, most of us don't have the financial means, or haven't made the changes needed.
Yeah, man, that's tough because right, if you got to do reno, that means you got to stay somewhere till the reno is done. So, like, how do you make that transition? Because normally, age catch you immediately. Like one day you can do shit, and then stuff, and then one day you just can't. Right?
Sound like Peyton Manning's last year in the NFL. Like he was nice, and then one day he just wasn't.
Yeah, like you know what I mean. Like old age, when old age hits you, you go down. Like it's no recovering. So my thing is, that's why most people not prepared. I don't even think it's financially. I mean, some people unprepared financially. Most people might be, but even the people with finances ain't really prepared because one day you fully functional, and then the next day you not. And
But
now
here's the point of the conversation, Corey.
Stuff.
What you're just saying, we know that, right? So if you know that, you just got to start putting things in place.
What if one day you could walk? You're in your 60s. One day you could walk, and then you just break down, and then now you ain't. If you could walk yesterday, you ain't thinking about no damn walking tub. You ain't thinking about that. So you know what I mean? Like
so, all right. So now that's fine. But if you have resources, this is why, in general, this entire world is not built for poor people, right? Because when you have resources, you can make moves. So even if you don't have those things already done in your home, if you've been saving and putting aside for
it can get done.
If things get done
fairly, it can get done fairly quickly.
Listen, man,
it's not
a great black philosopher named Ab Lava once said, "Man, the paperwork makes the paperwork." Right. So therefore, if you got your paperwork together, you get your papers. It'll make the paperwork. So as long as
you Ab Lava out on our page, too, that line is fired up.
Absolutely. So I'm just saying, like, the paperwork makes the paperwork. So as long as you're putting up for these things, and this is why I want to have see, a lot of times in finance, we have conversations. It's not the sexy ones, but it's the things that we have to be talking about. We got to be talking about, saving, trust, all kind of stuff we talk about on Friday. We have fun, but just some of the basics are missing. So as it pertains to growing old, want to stay in place, want to make sure your house is set. I know a lot of us have, older parents or grandparents, and you see how that change, like Corey said, happens overnight. But you need to be in position to take care of them, right?
So I was watching Brandon Marshall's show.
Mm-hmm.
I forget the name of it, but it's about mental health and black men and mental health.
Okay.
And he was talking about the flow of money.
Mm-hmm.
And what he said that when black people get money, the money flow backwards, right? Because everything in the world flows downhill, except for when black people get money. When we get money, we start paying it back instead of paying it forward. So our money, and that's another reason why we get farther and farther behind other races, because other races, their parents set them up, and then their money moves forward and their money flows downhill. where our money has to flow uphill first before we even have a chance for it to flow downhill.
I get that, right?
And, no. He didn't say anything was wrong with it. And it was, I was like, damn, yo, but you know, when you think about
there's nothing wrong with it, and he's not wrong either. What I was just going to add to the conversation is it's because we're starting from behind, right? Yeah. So it's easy to look at other cultures and say, man, they do it that way, right? But the fact of the matter is, systematically, we haven't been given the opportunity to do so. So we're still playing catch up. A lot of us that have built anything are first generation, maybe second generation.
And that's what he was saying. That's why that's exactly was his point. You know what I mean? Like that head start is real, and that's why the flow it flows backwards instead of, you know, the way like everybody else's flows. And he wasn't saying it in any kind of derogatory manner. It was just the simple fact that, you know, I never thought about that conversation about which way the money flows when it comes into Black families, especially when, you know, the first generation.
Listen, families. When I went to law school, right, I literally remember, like, I had all kinds of crazy hustles to try to pay for it. And the crazy part about it wasn't really the tuition, because I was borrowing gobs of student loan money, not even gonna hold you. But it was like the books. Those books were so expensive. And I was doing all kinds of stuff, you know, to get the money to get the books. And I remember vividly one day talking to classmates, it was this young white girl, and she was just like, I'm just gonna call my dad. And she called her dad, and the boy sent her like a 10 grand check to get books. And I was like, yo, our books don't even cost 10 grand. So I call him and get another 10. Like, it was so nonchalantly. And then we realized in that time, like, yo, she can pick up the phone and Pops will just give her whatever she wants. I'm out here barely getting sleep trying to do things to make sure I can, you know what I mean? So it's like that head start is real.
No,
so now on the flip side, when I'm out here trying to get the money to pay for the stuff, you could be studying, right? So then you know you see how
that puts you at an advantage again, a secondary advantage,
because going back to
that advantage isn't her fault.
It's not her fault.
An advantage, right?
Yep.
So yeah, yep. No. But this is a wealth building conversation, right? And so if we want to have wealth building conversations, all of these things are part of that conversation. And like I said, that was a deep conversation.
No, he's right. He's absolutely right. But you know, this is why we got to have these conversations and talk about that stuff moving forward. Because I know a lot of people that I talk to, and I'll bring up a conversation about, are you prepared for your future? They're like, my kids are going to take care of me. They better take care of me. I'm taking care of them, and that's their response.
But my thing is, with what?
And they're not joking. They're dead ass serious.
What I'm saying is, what are you preparing them to take care of you with? You just out here living life and like, all right, I'm just going to put the whole onus on them to get it right and get me right. Like, that's just ridiculous. That's ridiculous as hell. When you think about that, that's just like, all right, I'm going to put my fate in the hands of another grown person. They're grown at that point, and they got kids. Like, my thing is, as much as I love my mom, my kids are my first, or, you know, is my first responsibility, because my kids didn't ask to be here. My mom is an adult who had actions and choices that she made while my kids didn't have that chance. And so my money is going to flow downhill first. Then if whatever I may have or may not have, I'll help, you know what I mean, use the help of other family members. I'm not doing it the other way. I did it the other way for a long time, which is why I was broke as hell forever.
Yeah. Listen, let's catch up to these comments. Great conversation though. And by the way, Latoya says that she's talking about investing in stocks in the Friday chat. She wasn't on the Zoom invite, so we got to make sure she's on there moving forward. So that's why she didn't show up at the meeting, Corey. So she's telling you why. You know what I'm saying? So Kev is in the building. Kev, what's up, bro? So Toya says that she wants to downsize to a condo. I want to be able to travel, help my children with their families, but to be chilling is the goal. I think about it, but I'm moving to a Golden Girls type of jaunt when it's time. Everything in one place. Hey, listen, Adrian, I know a lot of people feel that way too, right? So you're not in that 90%. But the fact is that costs chicken too. Like, yeah, that could be see, Kev right on time. My kids better make sure I'm looked after. Some bitches. And Mark said he ain't relying on his spoiled ass kids. Hey, listen, man, Mark, Mark got two kids that are geniuses, man. Yeah, so geniuses. As does Latoya too, right? But so the thing is, you know, they might be in position to take care of you, Mark. You got some smart ones. Let's see. It says, yep, growing older is a money grab. It's disgusting how they take advantage of the elderly. I've seen people's wealth diminish drastically when they can't get subsidies from the government. You talk about like was crazy. I was going down Broad Street the other day, and literally, as I'm just like, I'm listening to, I ride around listening to R&B. Y'all know that. So I'm listening to my R&B. I'm riding around, and it occurred to me, I had passed 5 straight blocks, and I think it was like from Spring Garden, and it was past Girard. I passed like 5 straight blocks, and there was dudes out there panhandling, and all of them said they were veterans. Now, obviously, they could have been scamming, or they could have been telling the truth. Either way, but it occurred to me, as I go down Broad Street, how many people are veterans that are out here begging for money, and I'm like, yo, you talk about.
I know their struggle. Me and the Army had to break up because they ain't pay me right.
And I'm sitting there like, yo, it's funny how these people are like, so pro military, but they don't be looking out for these people
at all. Listen to me, man. I know that story firsthand too. You know what I mean? I did a 4-year stretch. So, you know what I mean? Like,
it's like you was in prison. I did a 4-year stretch.
I did. That's how it felt, because they ain't give me my chicken right. It's not that they never paid me, but they never paid me on the proper scale. They never paid me what they owed me. They still owe me a pile of bread, but I'm never getting that bread, because you know what I mean. But I don't want nothing from them. I just want them to leave me the hell alone. Like when we parted ways, they said, we'll leave you alone if you leave us alone. Sweet.
Yeah, but it occurred to me as I was sitting there, I'm like, damn, like we be fraud and acting like we care about veterans. We really don't. And I'm not talking about me or you or anybody specific, but overall, we really don't. We full of it. So Adrian said she's 52. So everything that I do as far as investing is so she'd be comfortable in latter years. So you're already thinking about it. And that's important. Mike, what's up, Mike? How are you? Thank you for joining us. So he's 54. I'm acting like I'm going to live till I'm 154. So I got to start preparing. I ain't mad at you, bro. I wonder what age though. Like, what age do you actually want to live to? Like, you've been putting forward into that. Like, what age do you want to live to, right? Because I be thinking about it. Like, do I want to be 99 out here? Then again, as a 99-year-old black man, I probably can get away with all kinds of craziness. Black men get older,
whatever the hell you want to do.
Yeah, that'd probably be wild. I don't know. It don't take to be 99. I mean, you make it to 70 as a black man, you probably make the Guinness Book of World Records, because we don't live that long. But black men be out of here, bro. We turn 60 and the clock is ticking. But I've been thinking about that though. How old do you really want to be, right? Because what can you do?
I want to be old enough to where, I don't want my wealth diminished by my age. Like, I don't want my wealth diminished by my age. So I don't know what age I want to live to. I just know that whatever wealth I build, I don't want it diminished by age. I want
you gotta hit the age where you say something inappropriate and it's excuse it to you being an old man. He's an old guy. Don't worry about him.
I'm already at that age, Jim.
You ain't there yet, bro. You can't get away with some of these old heads get away with it.
I'm at that age already, man. People like the man.
You can't cancel a black man that's like 60 or 70. Like, you just can't. They're uncancelable. So you can't do
that. That's not true, but it's close to true. It's very close.
If you're a 65-year-old black man, you can pretty much do anything you want to do. Like, that's
I know some black men who have black women will cancel anything, including their subscription to you, bro.
So Latoya said she saw that it was a good conversation when you were talking about Brandon Marshall. So Jamil says, and don't have a stroke. Took me 2 months to walk again and 5 years to get back to somewhat
Jesus
right.
Christ, man. Glad to see you back, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm glad to see you are doing better. Putting up a GoFundMe to keep my place and initially buy meds was hella embarrassing.
Man, it ain't no embarrassment in taking care of yourself, bro.
It's not. But I also empathize and I understand what you mean by that. It's an excellent book called Ego is the Enemy. And that book makes me think about just like my own life and just people in general. Like, as a black man, our ego is crazy. So a lot of times things that just make sense because you got to take care of yourself. It's like that pride though, bro. The pride we have is something different, right? Our pride and ego is somewhere else. So I get it, but man, I'm glad to see that you're doing well, brother.
So speaking about, shaming and ego is the enemy, right? So, I work at a school sometime, and the kids be, they be busting on each other about the free grub that they getting. Mm-hmm. Now, I happen to work at a school that actually cares about the kids, and the food is actually pretty good. Like, they serve them salads every day, and they get some variety. There's fruit, vegetables, and salad available every day. Now, the kids don't always take advantage of that, but it's available literally every day. right? And so, and the other kids, when they bust on the kids that's eating the free lunches, I get right in the middle of that because I'm like, you can't. There's no food shaming. We live in a poor neighborhood. Like whoever want to bust this grub, and if you want to bust two of them, go ahead. Because I know some of y'all going home ain't no food there. You know what I mean? Like, and we got counselors and all that stuff that help, but there's no.
Well, all of that is trauma, man. Think about how crazy it is, right? If you see somebody that maybe smells bad, or maybe a fat kid, or maybe like a kid that's smart, and you want to talk about them, you're pointing out their struggle, like they're already struggling. So what does that say about you?
Yeah, and
you try to deflect the attention off yourself.
See, kids don't see that big world view that you're talking about.
I get it. I mean,
all they see is a fat, smelly kid. They don't really understand the circumstances that created that fat, smelly kid. You know what I mean? Like,
but I'm just saying, like, so all of that is trauma, though, man. So, and even as we talk about, this is a wealth conversation too, because when you don't have resources, man, and that's the thing. Like a lot of people, a lot of our community that don't have resources, we're struggling so bad mentally because of that we don't want people to look at us as not having that. So we want to get attention off us by any means necessary. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, because so I'll be trying to curb those. Like I really be taking those conversations seriously. Like I really be putting my foot down. Like, yo, if I hear that again, I'm gonna make you give you a detention or something, like something, nothing, crazy, but we're like, yo, you can't do that. Like, I don't want to hear that. Like, because they be, if they want to cut on each other about, I mean, if you stink, I mean, I can't really defend you stinking, but I can, I can help
I got you.
But I can't defend you. But if you eating, we not doing no shame around food. If you're hungry, I want every hungry person to eat, especially if you know what you got coming for you when you get home. Bust this grub fully.
Yeah,
it's so full that you fall asleep in class. I don't care. Seriously.
No, listen, man. Food insecurity is a real thing, man. It's a real thing, man. And it's crazy. It's a real thing in this country, but it is. We just showed a map of people with not that I'm on some
billions of dollars.
Yeah, not that I'm on like I'm not on my just tax them ungodly, because the thing I understand is it's going to travel down anyway.
Yeah,
but I'm the overall wealth, the wealth that's in this country.
Yeah.
You still have hungry kids. It's kind of insane.
It's insane. Comments, Jim,
Absolutely. You know what I mean? So ducats, you know what I mean? Shout out to Ducats, Duchess. I gotta hear you spit a 16 for us though one day. It's got to be balanced. Know too many adults who never learned the concept of effort and reward. They all grew up to be narcissists with expectations that things will be given to them. Oh, those the worst kind of people. Because guess what? They always get humbled some sort of way. At least they do on TV. Oh my God, that's selfish. Yeah. Kahan, what's up, bro?
What Kahan, it is though?
Kahan is also in our investment club. You know what I'm saying? We're showing in the building too. Yeah, man, it's crazy for veterans to be out there like that. It absolutely is crazy, especially when we try to front like we care.
Yeah.
It says there are a lot of resources for veterans though.
There
is. But so what's the issue with a lot of
you gotta qualify? But see, a lot of veterans don't qualify for those resources because of the way they were discharged from the service.
See, I'm not in there. I don't know the ins and outs.
So I'll tell you this: anything that's not an fully honorable discharge, you're disqualified from qualifying for anything, for any kind of anything from the military.
Well, do they play games with the honorable versus dishonor? Like, do they play them kind of games too? Like,
Yeah. So my thing is, I have a discharge that's not fully honorable. I have a medical discharge.
Okay.
But even with a medical discharge, I don't get nothing from it.
Understood. I'm just saying, like,
so the thing is, I could get my discharge changed to where I could get other things and all of that kind of stuff. But I'm, as of right at this second, I'm not eligible to do that.
That's probably, I don't even want to go down that rabbit hole. That's probably like a deeper, darker criminal link when you start going down there.
Yeah, but that's
seeing the games that's played with the discharge.
A lot of veterans don't take advantage of a lot of the services.
I just know it seems to be a lot of them are struggling. I don't know. I don't know the ins and outs of what's going on. Yeah. So Kev says that he was in the Air Force. That's the reason. I'll be damned if mine go. That's saying a lot.
Yeah, man.
That's it. That's saying a lot. So that no career, Air Force there. Larry, what's up? What's up, Larry?
How you doing? Though.
Yeah. So Dawn is here.
Hey, Dawn.
Hey, Dawn. What's good? What's good, Dawn? How you? All right, so 85 is cool.
You want to let it 85 cool?
Or 85 is cool. Oh, I had a flashback. I was just in Atlanta a couple days ago. I saw 85. I saw I-85. So I got a little PTSD from that traffic down in Atlanta. So, pardon me when I saw 85, it scared me a little bit. Hey, Dawn, be careful. Be careful. We definitely want you tuned in, but we don't want you,
Yeah,
smacking
don't
out.
do nothing crazy.
All right. So Jamil said he ain't going nowhere till his 85th birthday party. And if you don't show up, that's your fault.
I ain't mad at it.
I just want to watch these investments grow. So, damn, my man said, he's trying to make it to a 60. Hey, listen, Mark, you in Philly though. You make it to 60 as a black man in Philly. That's actually like 80 somewhere else.
Yeah, you just made it to 120.
60 in Philly is 80 somewhere else. Yo, 40 in Philly is like 50 in Philly. Like Philly is wild, bro. Like you make it to 40 in Philly. You made that's an actual accomplishment.
It'll age you in dog years sometime, man.
I was just telling Deb that yesterday. He was like, "Yo, you back from Atlanta?" I said, put it like this, man. I said, I just got off the plane. I could smell the murder in the air, man. Like,
the energy is literally different. Like the energy is literally different.
It just smells like murder. So I must be back in Philly. Let me see. I don't have children, so I'm not concerned about leaving money to anyone. My niece and nephew have parents, so I'm not trying to leave them anything but
moments.
Come on, you gotta take care of the niece and nephew, though, man. That's the next generation, whether they're yours or not. They're your nieces and your nephews.
She ain't gotta worry about it though.
Not in the same way. Yeah. Whoa, he said his family has 114 and 107 and a 99-year-old in history. Wow. Y'all put numbers on the board.
Yeah, y'all are.
Y'all kind of genes y'all got.
Yeah, they got the good genes.
Yeah, my family ain't got none of that. So I'll be out of here way before you, Kev. I don't know if my family ain't got nobody in the 90s, bro. Like we don't make it to 90. That's because you also, like I told you, but we in Philly though. So you make it to 80 in Philly, technically you about 100 anyway. The entire school district of Philadelphia is a free lunch eligible now due to our poverty rate. How crazy is that? Isn't Philly like the financial capital of the U.S.?
Yes and no. It has the most people who make more than $100,000 per capita in the United States. It also has the people who make the least per capita in the United States. So Philly is the city of haves and have-nots.
Yeah. I mean, that's a simple way to put it. What he just said. Philly has a lot of people that earn a lot of money, but it also has a lot of poverty. We are the poorest big city in the country.
And the richest.
It would be the richest because we have six-figure earners, but we don't have the wealth of New York.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
But earners, in terms of earners, we're earners, right? So we're earners. But at the same time, more than half our population is just broke.
Just flat broke.
Yeah. So Philly is a weird place like that. That's why it's mandatory for me to get the option and crypto skill set down. I get $905 a month for disability, and that ain't going to increase much by the time I get regular Social Security 20 years from now. Got to get the $800K. Ah, got you. So you in the fire, trying to hit the fire goal.
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad at you either, bro. I ain't mad at you. So I ain't gonna lie though. The VA paid for a hernia operation and a dislocated shoulder. Other than that, FOH military. After you using to get your body all tuned up, they're gonna say F.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah. That's everybody got on the same tip about that crypto, right? That's why we need to leverage this crypto and build our own economy and services for our people. They don't care about us and have told us every inhumane way possible. Man.
Factuals.
That's a fact. That's a bar. Listen, you told you got bars. That's a bar. That's a bar. I've only been to Atlanta once, and 85 was the slowest speed on the road. Listen,
I don't know what Atlanta you've been to.
Listen,
the speed limit might be 85, but it's 85,000 people on the road at a time. You ain't going 85 nowhere.
Only worst traffic I've seen is probably DC and LA. Outside of that, LA is the worst by far. Like LA,
DC during rush hour might be as bad.
During rush hour was terrible. LA was so terrible that, and it happened multiple times when I was in LA. That cars were literally at a standstill. People got out of their cars and were just having conversations. Like literally, like, yo, what's going on? Like, you know what I mean?
It's 20 million people.
Yeah, they was wilding. Let me see, Julia. I'm gonna go to Coach Carl live at 5 p.m. All right, no doubt. It's funny because you said 5 p.m. and I'm sitting there like, you just forgot you're in a different time zone. Yo, tell the coach we said what's good, man. I was just on a call with him today, talking gazillion-dollar deals. I was on a call today, man. This is again, your network will put you in rooms that money can't put you in. So I was in a call today with it was a bunch of us, myself, Malik, Doug, Atia, talking, doing some real estate stuff. So shout to Coach Carter. Justin was on a call. Yeah, it was kind of dope though. So tell Coach Carter we said what's good.
What's really good?
I'm trying to get the option stuff down packed though. I'm trying to buy my house or down. I already knew that when you said
Yeah.
try to buy my house. I was like, I know where you're going with it. I already know where you're going with it, bro. I'm at 85 miles per hour. Never seen people drive
there's
that.
No, I haven't seen anybody in Atlanta be able to drive that fast.
Be careful though. Atlanta got wild speed traps, right? So they'll go from on the same highway, it'll be 85 for like a mile, and then it'll automatically drop to 55. And that's how they get you. Because I had Google Maps and it was like speed trap, and it was showing me. I'm like, yo, they really out here trying to catch folks. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, Atlanta was kind of wild. You know what I mean? But it's always a beautiful place to visit to see beautiful black faces doing amazing things. Got a couple more articles to get to.
Great place to visit, like Biggie says.
Any place I visit, I got land there. All right, so I got one of those articles I want to go over that we go over every week, right? So I already talked to you guys about for those that came in late, you may not have seen it. But there's some links within the chat. One is market cap of, which is for crypto. That link will show you how to figure out what price your specific asset will be at if it has the market cap of another asset. I also shared the link so you could be like me and be chatty patty and look up the richest person in every state.
Pocket watch the rich.
JT the shout out to JT the pocket watcher, man. What else we got here? Another thing too, a couple things crypto related. For those that haven't taken our crypto course, we have a Black Friday special. It's what we announce later, but I'm gonna announce it right here on our show. If you go to 3waysforcrypto.com, we have part 1 and part 2 of our crypto masterclass, and we're giving them both away for $250. So it's actually you get them both for the price of one, right? Because they're $250 a piece, but we're doing it for Black Friday. But you have to use the coupon code Black Friday 21 because it's for 2021. Black Friday 21. As a matter of fact, let me put it at the bottom of the screen as well, so you know folks can understand what it is on there. You get 2 for 1. All right, let me put the code on there. Black Friday 21. And that's with us in the IV Investor. You know what I'm saying? So you get, and some of you guys have set through our crypto course. The first one, though, we do a lot in the NFT space. Listen, the folks that took advantage of the first one when we did the NFT stuff, you could have because we did that in April, May, or sometime like that.
That was
March. It was
March
around
my birthday. My birthday's in April, so
around there sometime, right?
Yeah.
If you would have just at that point and just taken the one piece, we went over Sandbox in that joint and talked about the value of the land in Sandbox. If you would have just bought right then, you would have, because at that point I think it was like $500 per lot. And I got an offer today on a lot of 2 ETH, like no BS, literally 2 ETH.
It's Kev. It's on the screen. It's on the bottom of the screen, Kev.
Yeah.
He wanted you put it in the chat.
Okay, let me put that in the chat though. It's 3waysforcrypto.com. And it's also for those that aren't already back there, get you access to our private group with weekly classes as well. So Kill says, I already have the first one. Is there a deal for just the second one? That's a great question, Kill.
We'll make it 50% off for you.
Yeah, you hit us up and we'll figure something out for you, bro. But yeah, so it's 3waysforcrypto.com. Use the code Black Friday 21. But yeah, so that's our Black Friday special. I got another Black Friday special I'm working on now. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's not set up yet, but our top level mastermind that we're affiliated with. So here's I'll explain our whole business model here. So we have our main courses in terms of education. Then we have our mastermind group, which is the MDC. The MDC, the MDC mastermind group, we have all kinds of stuff going on. We talk about DeFi, crypto. Our top level mastermind group, which is DCG, that's for the folks that want to do this for full time. You want to do this for full time? That's what DCG is. DCG has daily trainings on everything. Crypto is daily, right? So I'm working on a special for that, where anyone who signs up for a DCG for at least 1 month gets every course we got, both the crypto courses, the precious metals, the stock market, you get everything. So Gretchen is checking in, says, "Keep up the good works. Appreciate you. Thank you for the love." Also, just as an announcement, We got another date, December 7th. We're back on EYL University. We got asked to do a second class in EYL. Our first class in EYL was legendary. I've been told it's the best class they've had in EYLU. I'm not making it up. That's what the people saying. Go back there and check. If you're a member of that organization, you can go back there and check. So Corey and I did a course there already. In the first course, we talked about setting up crypto banks and buying real estate. The second one, we're going to do digital real estate as well as actually using the cash from the crypto and putting it into the property. So not just conceptually, to actually show you how to do it. So that'll be December 7th. We'll be there at EYLU. What else we got going on, bro? We got all kinds of stuff going on. The Black Friday joint going on.
Yeah, we got we working with Kurt. He wants us to do a project with him. So Kurt is the founder of oh my God, Head Nerds in Charge.
Yeah, we doing a project with them too.
We doing a project with him. We got something going on with Better Than Success.
Oh yeah,
doing a project with them.
Shout out to Nikki.
We got
appreciate it, Adrian.
You said the DCG project, but we got some projects that we're actually going to be doing with DCG.
The relaunch of the Black Wealth Project podcast. That's going to be all right.
Yeah.
So appreciate that. Thank you for becoming part of the family. All right, that she was there as well. The mashup of crypto real estate. Yes, we got another mashup coming December 7th. Nike Land. We will be talking about that.
We definitely will be talking about that.
Do y'all write white papers for coins? We don't write them. I do read them, but I don't write them.
Yeah, I haven't written one.
Gretchen, it was a white paper dropped today. For those that don't know, white paper came out about a decentralized exchange that is being worked on by Square. So that's the newest white paper I just saw. I didn't finish reading the whole thing, but that was interesting. Nonetheless,
so white papers have different levels. Now they have the condensed version, and then they got the full version. Full version sometimes will have you reading for a week,
or to have you sleep, one or the other.
Yeah, full. So you might want to check out which version of the white paper you're reading, because if you're reading the actual full version of the white paper, them Jones sometimes be like War and Peace. It'd be like 250 pages.
Shout out to the Sovereign Protocol. They got a black paper. I thought that was fire. This went somewhere else. We got a black paper. And by the way, for those that are at EYL, another thing I'm gonna show on the EYL, and I'm gonna do this in Bada Hood University too. As a matter of fact, I'm doing it in MDC first, our personal group. So anybody that's in the MDC, I'm gonna probably let this out on Tuesday. I'm doing a class this Tuesday, and it's called How to Get Free Crypto Daily. I'm probably give about 5 or 10 ways that I get free crypto on an everyday basis. But one of the things I'm gonna show you is how to get 100% on your Bitcoin. Yeah,
early.
Because that's one of the things we do. We get 100% on our BTC. So I'm gonna show that. I'm gonna probably pull that out for EYL too. Pause. You know what I'm saying? We
just pulling out.
We just out here blessing the. We just out here blessing the streets, man.
We just gotta get you in trouble, bro. Don't be pulling out.
We just out here blessing the streets, man. Hey, Kev, man, listen, Kev, you gotta join one of our private groups, man. Either Bada Hill University, MDC, and we got multiple. Like a lot of y'all who are watching are already in Bada Hill University. Bada Hill University, because Bada Hill University, when you buy any of our coursework, it gets you in Bada Hill University, and there is no recurring charge for that, right? So that's just our and every day we got people posting stuff in there, having conversations, and every Sunday it goes down. Sunday at noon we do a class, and if you're there Sunday at noon, you get to see that class and participate, ask questions. We're talking about options for the most part, but we get DeFi questions as well. You know what I'm saying? But so that comes as part of it. The MDC is extra. The MDC is a monthly charge, but the MDC has a lot more information than just Bada Hood University. So in the MDC we have a Discord that folks just be in a Discord giving money away. Corey, you gave a play away this week that folks could have ran a bag up on.
I gave it away yesterday. So I told them to get BNTX. That joint went up $15, $13, $14, $15 today. Also gave away hold up, I can tell you right now because I'm just looking at it.
And I want to make sure I'm saying your name right. Is it Tanila or Tanela? I want to make sure I say your name right. But I'm gonna answer your question about the MDC. It's mdcstrategy.com. I just put it in the actual chat. That's how you get information about our MDC. That's with the Discord. And the crazy part about the MDC, right? So the MDC has a catalog of classes that are on demand. Is Bitcoin taxable? Kev, I'm glad you asked that question. Tanelia. Okay, all right. So Tanelia. I'll make sure I say it right. Tanelia. Kev, Is Bitcoin taxable?
Depend-
Part of our actual second course was the entire taxation of cryptocurrency, Bitcoin included, because Bitcoin isn't cryptocurrency. You have Bitcoin, you have cryptocurrency. That's also part of the second course. But so yeah, that's actually part of that. As you see the bottom of the screen, 3 ways for crypto. As part of part 2 is a whole thing on taxation that the Ivy Investor did. And for those who don't know who the Ivy Investor is, just do your Googles. The Ivy Investor is a world-renowned attorney who's our sister and we do work together all the time. So she did the 3waysforcrypto.com course with us, and she did part 1 and 2. We partnered with her as well. So
the 3 plays I gave away were BioNTech, which is BNTX, Facebook, and Lockheed Martin. All of those joints went up at least $5 a day. Lockheed Martin retrace. BNTX.
And I want to say something real quick too, Corey.
Go ahead.
This is not investment advice.
Anything it's not.
We say is for educational and entertainment purposes only. What we're talking about is the plays that Corey had put in the Discord. One of our objectives in terms of what we do is if we show you how to like make bread, you never got to pay for the membership. So for those that watch the show on Sunday that are in Bodyhood University, that's what I gave the MasterCard play away. You'd have played that play on Monday morning.
30% for you.
And it actually went up higher than that. By Tuesday, that thing was up like 60, but I was already gone, but it didn't matter. But, but a lot of people cashed out on that. Some people cashed out and paid their membership for like 6 months because now they're riding free. But we also had another class this week in the MDC where our brother Russell Hughes, and for those who don't know who Russell Hughes is a crypto expert. Russell came on. I hate saying that though, because nobody's really a crypto expert. Russell specializes in cryptocurrency. And the reason I don't say nobody's a cryptocurrency expert is because crypto changes so fast. Nobody can really be an expert. So if anybody tells you they're a cryptocurrency expert, smack them and then never talk to them again. Don't tell you didn't hear from me.
There are some seasoned vets.
There you go.
They ain't no experts.
But Russ is a beast, right? Russ is one of the only people I trust in crypto because he's never told me anything wrong. But he came on this week and he was going deep into stuff I never heard of before. Like, I'm like, yo,
him and Jay Johnson, that's our other partner. They be in the weeds, yo.
Jay be in the DeFi weeds drawing, man. Jay be like, yo, check out this, yo. I'm like, Jay, I'm not putting my computer on that site, bro.
Hey, your joint hacked all up. They be deep in the crypto weeds, yo. They go places my computer is scared to go. I'm cool.
Yeah,
and listen, they get to the chicken and they will show you how they got there and how to take advantage of it. But like, I don't know, man. Like they go deep in the crypto.
Yeah, but they all part of the community though, and that's why I said even if you just get into Bodyhood University, it's definitely worth it. If you go to MDC, it's even more worth it. So that's kind of how we set our thing up because we know it's different levels and people are at different levels. Some people aren't looking to do it full time or looking to make it. They just want to have some money on the side, and that's fine. So just get a course and come to Bodyhood University. But also, the power of it is the actual network, right? Like I told you, I was in the meeting today with some it had to be at least I'm on a call with 15, 20 black millionaires, and we just shooting the shit. It was crazy, and a lot of these people you probably heard of. If you ever heard of Tia Blair, she was on a call. Coach Carter, he was on a call. Doug Depp, he was on a call. The real estate mentor, he was on a call. Who else was on the call? Two Carter. Rika States was on a call with us. Who else was on a call? Justin from Cashflow Bros. We're all on a call today, just chopping it up. And I'm like, this is all part of like the networking thing. Because when you come in Bodyhood University, 90% of them are on there too. Lorenzo was on the call.
Zoe gets to it.
You know what I'm saying? All right, so we got some good questions here. And I'm gonna always say your name right because you corrected me here, Tanelia. So for now, I'm gonna say it correct. Kev, that's not investment advice. It's for educational and entertainment purposes only. Thanks for that website. Not a problem at all, Gretchen. So that's the new T-shirt. Get chicken. Listen, Kev, you're an amazing artist, man. You gotta give us a design for it. I'll get the shirts made up. You know what I'm saying, Kev? You the artist, man. Get the chicken. Draw something up for Get the Chicken, Kev. I'm gonna make it a shirt, man. Y'all said AR and VR and the blockchain is the next wave. How can we prepare? Great question. Now, part of that we actually talked about in part 1 of our 3 ways for crypto course. We actually went over some of the protocols that are using AR and VR. Yeah. I'll give you one right here just because we're in a given mood. As a matter of fact, hey Corey, you want to give away some Bitcoin tonight?
Of course, I want to give away Bitcoin. Why wouldn't I?
All right, we can give away some Bitcoin. So how you want to do it? Like, you want to give away what?
Let's spin the wheel, man. Like, let's just make it fair, because we
All right.
try to, because
Before
people
we,
try to,
all right, so let's do this. Let's do this.
right? Because if we ask questions, people gonna Google them.
All right, let's do this. Let's do this. We're gonna give away some Bitcoin. I'm gonna go over a story first, get you guys' response to that story. Then we're gonna do a Bitcoin giveaway. So make sure you guys stay for the Bitcoin giveaway. But Tanelio, I'll give you one of the Tanelia. I said it right. Tanelia. Go to ovr.ai. O as in Oscar, V as in Victor, R as in Robert, .ai. And just do some research on that. That's AR and VR on the blockchain.
So to Duchess, the Sunday class is open to anybody that's in By the Hood. The Tuesday class is inside of MDC. It will come out of the MDC, but we want to give it to our paid members first because they paid. Yeah. And then after that, we'll bring it to the other, the other group.
So Gretchen, we are on Facebook. We're on the Facebook page of By the Hood, which is facebook.com/By the Hood. We're on the YouTube channel of By the Hood, youtube.com/By the Hood. So those are the primary two channels that we're on. Duckets Dutches. I just appreciate what y'all do, because the crypto real estate combo was the most genius thing I ever heard. Oh man, hold up. Let me leave this here for a minute. I'm about to make this an IG post right here. It's the most genius thing I got. I'm gonna underline genius too. Thank you for that. Most genius thing I ever heard. It sounded totally feasible and inspired me to learn more. So to recap, Sundays at 12, Tuesday class both open. All right, so Corey just answered that. So you're already in By the Hood University. So because you're in By the Hood University at noon on Sunday Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be there with a class, and we're going to be talking about stock options, DeFi, the whole nine. You can come, you can ask any question you want to. So you get you can come on that Sunday. You're already in that group. Gretchen, thank you so much. Y'all got OVR lands. Yes. Listen, I own a couple of city blocks.
The answer to that question is yes.
The crazy part about that, right, is this, that the lands I've bought have already went up 50%. Because what it costs to even bid on a lot has actually went up. Shout out to everybody in Philadelphia. I own the entire Central High School. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I definitely do. Oh, I'm going to pay. Tune in the EYL code drop. Listen, you already know. All right, Mark, your sound is gone. Anybody else? Y'all still got the sound? Let me know if y'all got the sound. You got the metal. Yeah, so the metals course puts you in the By the Hood University. And that metals course is a valuable course for those that understand. Let me explain something. For a lot of you that got the precious metals course, the thing about precious metals most people don't get is precious metals technically aren't an investment. They're technically cash. So if you watched the course and understood what was being said in that precious metals course, you understand that what you're doing is stacking currency. That's like a
actual currency.
Yeah. So that's that you can make some money on that though.
For sheezy moneysy. The day after we dropped the course, we made everybody their money back they paid for the course.
We definitely did.
Like 500%.
Was looking at Buckingham Palace yesterday. Did somebody already have I'm pretty sure somebody caught Buckingham Palace.
Somebody had to cop.
Yo, when we was doing the OVR joint like last year, like the whole world was open. I was like, yo, we gotta buy this stuff before everybody finds out. That's how it was in Sandbox too. We got a Sandbox. I was like, yo, and I'm so mad I didn't buy more. I got a nice amount of land though, but I'm mad I didn't buy more because like, all right, sound is good. So everybody, yo, I don't know what's up, Mark. That must be on your side, bro. Well, you can't hear me, so what's the difference? but you can see everybody's comment. You can see everybody's comment. Real currency, yeah. And by the way, for those that aren't subscribed to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/By the Hood, because a lot of people don't even understand that we have a podcast, right? So our podcast, we talk to a lot of Black entrepreneurs, but also on a YouTube channel, we put out videos pretty much every day. But there's a section in there of like precious metals videos where I went over like stuff, specific. It was $400 only. Adrian. All right, so Mark is back. Got you. Yeah, Mark must have had like X videos playing in the background or something. It messed the sound up. It's cool, bro. We still here, bro. We still here. Oh, yo, Mark, I had a question for you too, yo. I saw that post you had put up with the artist rendering, right? And I was wondering, did you get that in the NFT too? Because that was dope. It was a diamond. But it was the actual picture. Did you get the NFT for that or just the actual painting? Because that was dope. By the way, I found this artist on the blockchain, on the Stacks blockchain. They do like Afrofuturist art. So in fact, I'm gonna show y'all before we get out of here. We're gonna do a Bitcoin giveaway. But I want to show y'all this art real quick. I gotta pull it up. But
Jim, you gotta stop saying you're gonna show people stuff. We're gonna be here till 3 o'clock.
I'm gonna stop. No, I'm gonna stop, bro. I'm gonna chill. I'm gonna chill.
It's not that I don't want you to show them. I'm just saying, like,
I'm gonna chill. You know, I like giving stuff away, bro. All right, let's do this real quick. Let's move on. Let's move on. Because what I want to do before we get out of here, I want to read this one thing, and then we can move on and start the giveaway. You know, I like to give stuff away, Corey. I gotta chill. I gotta chill though. I gotta chill. I'm chilling. All right, so here's a story right here, right? And by the way, for those who may be tuning in for the first time, we read these stories that have real life scenarios that are surrounding money, and we get your perspective on it to see how you would answer or deal with this situation. So here's a story. My husband and I have been happily married for over 30 years. Am I foolish or selfish for wanting to quit my job? Because I carry our health insurance benefits at my job, I feel trapped. I would like to quit my job in the beginning of 2022, but I'm trying to figure out if I'm foolish and or selfish to do so. Here's our situation. My husband and I have been happily married for over 30 years. He is 58 and I am 54. We have a beautiful forever home worth about $900,000, and we owe about $285,000 on it, which is our only personal debt. We also own a small business that doesn't generate much income. We bought it with the hopes that in the future it would earn enough to at least pay for health insurance premiums when I was ready to quit, which may be true when we pay off the business loan in 2 years. We also have a bit of property, cash and stocks worth about $400K. Our retirement accounts are fairly healthy with a value of about 1.5 mil, mix of 401k, Roth, and IRA. Okay, so they're stacking chicken. I earn a low six-figure income. Plus, I teach online classes because I enjoy it. But that grosses me only about $25,000 per year, and it's not guaranteed. My husband's income is variable because he's 100% commission-based. So when he makes a commission, we deposit enough into our house savings account to bring the balance up to 18 months worth of house payments, and then decide what to do with the rest. That's dope. We have 3 adult children living on their own. All right, here's the bottom line. Let's get to the bottom of it because this is a long, scenario. They have money they're leaving to their kids, blah, blah, blah. She's very unhappy at her job and have been for some time because I carry our health insurance benefits in my job. I feel trapped. My husband loves his job, so I don't want him to get something else. At least one of us should love their job, so insurance has been a concern. However, Congress passed a law that eliminated the subsidy cliff for 2021 and 2022. I can quit my job. We could afford to buy insurance on the exchanges for 2022. We could never afford to do that before. We've already had 2 years of house payments saved up in our cash account, and I will still be making small income for 2022 through teaching. So here's the bottom line, right? She wants to know that she's selfish for wanting to quit her job because she carries the health insurance. But it looks like everything else they've been doing properly. Like they've been preparing in terms of their finances overall. So the question is, is she selfish?
No, go if you tired and you don't like your job and you did all of that stuff, that's what all that stuff was for.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so my whole thing is if he keep you at that job that you don't like, he's selfish. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell? Like, you at a job you hate, and you got a way to get health coverage through the exchange. Get the health coverage through the exchange. Y'all can afford it now, on your salary. Quit your job. Like, and if boy don't like it, then it might be cheaper to keep him, but just don't put nothing in his pasta.
Yo, wow, you went a bit far with that one, but it looks like every crazy part is when I read that story, right? They've done everything right?
Yeah.
Like anything that you would tell, they've been preparing. They have insurance. They have all these things they're doing right. But the one thing that's missing is happiness. And I think a lot of times when we talk about finances, we only talk about like the money, but part of it is like being truly happy. And that's kind of sad to be in a situation where you have that money, but you're still not happy, right?
Make no damn sense.
But I don't think that she's selfish at all, right? She's truly this. You have to have a conversation. You just got to have a conversation and say, look, I'm not happy, because happiness is just as important as anything else. when it comes to this whole holistic way of looking at wealth. A lot of times we talk about wealth, we talk about numbers, X's and O's, crypto, this investment, that investment. But true wealth is time, right? And if you're spending your time doing something that you hate and is making you miserable, who cares how much money you have, right? One of the reasons, and I told you, Corey, I told you this millions of times. I said, yo, I go to Jamaica all the time. And one of the reasons Jamaica is my happy place is because there's certain parts of Jamaica where cats don't have no bread, but they be out on the beach living life and they don't even care. And I'm like, that's a certain level of wealth too. When you don't need things. A lot of times we chase things. So they got all this money put up, over $1 million in the brokerage accounts and savings. I mean, you
got 400,000 heads, a $500,000 a business.
She's miserable.
And he's miserable. It's like, man, if you don't sit your miserable ass down and go ahead and get some health coverage and do whatever you want to do, lady, you're tripping.
That's pretty sad, though. That's pretty sad. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty sad, man. So let's see what everybody's saying about that, man. I'm gonna get back to some of the other comments, but Kevin says selfish if there's no backup plan. Well, I think she got a little backup plan with the, looking at the 2022 thing and all that. So Kenneth says not selfish at all. Let me see. If that was her duty, find another healthcare plan and quit. Yeah, come up with a plan. That's all. Come up with a plan. So Tanelia, I got it right. Sell the business and some property to back up the payment for a whole health insurance. Put the extra money in DeFi, dividend portfolio. There's a strategy right there. Yeah.
Create a stream of income to pay the health insurance.
So, Corey, you about to get all the ladies with that grown man mindset, man.
I don't think my wife would hear that. My wife don't want to hear that at all.
She's not selfish. She's dying slowly. He should honor what she did for the relationship for so long. It's just a matter of a conversation, though, because we don't know. He might be like, yeah, babe. If my loved one, someone I've been building with, comes to me and like, yo, I'm miserable and I've done this. As a man, I'm be like, look, I got to figure this out because I don't want you going to bed. I don't want you going to work every day upset. Like, that's not good for the relationship or the kids. Nobody. You know what I'm saying? 30 years happily. He would have suggested that she quit. Something wrong there. Yeah. I mean, well, the thing is, has she communicated with him, right? That wasn't part of the discussion.
People suffer in silence all the time.
All the time, bro. All the time. And I've been in situations with women, they be like, well, you should have known. I'm like, you didn't tell me. You should have just known. And that,
you waiting on me to know something you ain't telling me. You gonna be a waiting ass.
I got PTSD. Let me chill real quick. She's not telling the whole story. We don't believe you need more people. So I mean, I don't think she's selfish at all. There has to be a conversation there. But the gist of that story when I read it was like, damn, they're doing everything right,
and she's still
miserable, yo. So that goes to show you. And I know it's easy, like for somebody to say, man, money isn't everything. Like when you broke, you ain't trying to hear that. I've been broke and hear people tell me that, and I want to smack them. So. But it's true, though. It's absolutely true. So let me see. Waiting for the NFT. All right, so get back to these other comments. Waiting for the NFT as you speak. Yeah, that's dope. They are on OpenSea. All right. Yo, Mark, text me the link. I want to see what they're going for on OpenSea.
The comments skipped on you, bro.
No, I'm going back. I'm going back to the comments. I need that site. Which site is it that you need, Adrian?
The one you was about to show them about the 100%.
Oh, the African. Oh, the African art joint.
The African art joint.
I'll show you what it looks like. I got you. I'll show you what it looks like. Here's a question. In comparing crypto to stocks, should I limit the amount of coins or tokens I hold? William, great question. So, all
we have a philosophy.
All of us have our own philosophy. All depends upon your specific strategy. Me personally, I don't like to own too many stocks. I don't like to own too many crypto projects. I like to be concentrated. Have a couple, but that way I can follow them. I can know what's going on with the projects as it pertains to stocks. It's the same thing. I can follow the company. When it comes to the stock market, and those that have been followers for a while know this. I'm OD. I'll be on the conference calls, because when it comes to stock, you actually own the company. If you own one share, you own equity in that company, and I'll be acting like it. I'll be asking the CEO questions on conference calls. You know what I mean? I might. Folks be on there with like 400,000 shares. I might got a couple hundred, and I'll be like, "Yo, so what we gonna do about?"
Drawn.
Yeah. I'll be wilding. But it's okay though. My point is, if you own 50, 11 companies in the stock market, you can't know what's going on with all of them. You better off buying the ETF. If you are in crypto, and you got one piece of 500 different cryptos, that's kind of too much. And also, you need to be concentrated in order to make your account grow.
That much exposure to that much stuff, unless you got a lot of money, you're gonna be spread too thin to really make the gains that you looking to make. So I mean, I don't know. I ain't gonna call your pockets, but unless you got a couple dollars, that's not the great strategy.
All right, Corey, let us get the chicken, bro. What's the name of OpenSea? All right, so I got a couple OpenSea accounts, but I'll give you my public one because my public one is actually verified anyway. My public OpenSea name is Eth Sweat, so it's OpenSea.io/Eth Sweat, ETHSWEAT, like like Keith Sweat, but I'm Eth Sweat. Never mind. All right, so that's that. All right, so let's get back to the other comments. Boom, 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 boom. Maybe he enjoys the free time while she's at work. That's fair. Communication's a two-way street. Yes, it is.
For sure.
Gretchen, thank you so much for pulling up. We definitely appreciate you.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, man, I'll be out here drawing. All right, so last thing I'm going to show real quick, just because I brought it up. Corey cussed me out, but it's cool, though. This real fast.
No, I just don't want to be here till 12 minutes.
I got you, bro. So here's what some of these look like, right? So this is an actual NFT. But I'm getting ready to have it actually printed. When I have it printed, I'm gonna show y'all what it looks like because I'm having them put in print. So here's one of them, right? You can see that, right, Corey? You can see it?
Yeah, I can see it.
And these are
that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's one. I got 3 of them. That's the other one right there.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the third one right there.
Jim about to make me spend my paycheck on these youngs.
Yeah, so these is like, and the crazy part is this right here, this mint right here, this one right here is like number 19 of the whole series. So these are the 3 I got. You know what I'm saying? I got a couple other NFTs too. Like I got this joint here. I like this joint too. It's fire. I mean, little panda. But anyway, with that being said, but yeah. So those are some of the NFTs I got. And by the way, those NFTs that I just showed, those are on Bitcoin. I'm gonna chill. That's enough. They're not on the Ethereum. You won't find them on OpenSea. Those are on the Bitcoin blockchain.
You said enough.
I have said enough. Last thing I'm gonna say is you can get NFTs on Bitcoin. Most people have no idea how or that you can, but it's possible. But those are African art on the Bitcoin blockchain. So I'm gonna get those put into like a little canvas printing.
Jim turned this joint into a freestyle session.
Listen, man, I'm just out here trying to give away information, man. You know, I'm excited coming back from Atlanta. You know what I mean?
Like, give away all the information in the
world. All right, you want to give last thing we want to do when we get out of here? You want to do a quick giveaway? How much you want to do? You want to give away what? How much money you want to give away?
50.
All right, $50. How you want to break this $50 down? You want to give away 5 people $10? Let's two people 25.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
All right,
let's put a couple satoshis behind it. 2 people.
All right, 2 people $25. All right, it's the last thing we're gonna do before we get out of here. If you're interested, right, we're going to spin the wheel and give away $25 in Bitcoin. And what's your OpenSea? Like I said, the one OpenSea, my one public OpenSea is Eth Sweat.
ETHSweat.eth.
Yeah, well, that's where you can send me some chicken to, but it's OpenSea.io. OpenSea.io/Eth Sweat. So that's my OpenSea right there. Matter of fact, here you go. For those because I got the question asked a couple times, I'll show it to you. So here's my public OpenSea. I got a private OpenSea that I don't share with everybody because it runs on my ledger. By the way, that's something I gotta do. I gotta teach you guys how to do too. Where you could put OpenSeas and you can put DeFi banks to run on your ledger, so it's private. But here's my public one. You know what I'm saying? I got my verified check. I mean, Instagram won't give me one, but OpenSea did because I'm out here. But took a couple of my horses, did some sandbox lands, a couple pieces of art. You know what I mean? But this is a dope piece I got from my brother Chris. This is an NFT right there. But yeah, it's OpenSea is Eth Sweat. Eth Sweat. That's me. Anyway. So here's what I want y'all to do. We about to have a giveaway. Corey said he wants to give away $25 to 2 people. So in the chat, right? Y'all do private classes. Absolutely. We definitely could do private classes. If you or your family want to get together to shoot us a message, you know what I mean? She got a little chicken. Hey, Kev, man, you waiting for the design, Kev. We got to get get to the chicken t-shirts. But in the chat, if you're interested in being a part of this giveaway, just do me a favor and put the number 1 in the chat because I want to collect the names. Just put the number 1 in the chat. and I'm going to go
Did you
pull the wheel
save
up.
the site this time?
I'm going to pull it up. I definitely don't have it on this computer. I'm on a whole different computer, but it's all good though. I know how to find it now.
I keep forgetting the name of that damn site.
It was on a different computer.
I don't remember that.
I know how to find it, bro. I got it because I know how to find it now. It's the wheel. It's the wheel of names. Yo, the crazy part is I just pulled it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it got all the names from the last time.
Okay.
All right. So let me see. Let me see who was on here last time because it got all the names on here. I know Dom was on here. Y'all see these? Adrian name is on here from last time. So let me see what I'm taking off. Mark was on here from last time.
Chastity was there, so Chastity could stay.
PC not here. Crystal's not here. Lance ain't here. We're going to have some folks that have been here before.
Rock is here.
All right. Can's not here. Jose not here.
Torian's not here.
Patricia's not here. Chastity's here, right?
Yep.
All right. I know Adrian's here too. So let's move him up. Is Rock here?
Yeah, Rock is here.
Yazzie and Torian not here. Don not here. Shannon, Charlita. All right, so that we can get rid of all the rest. All right, so Core, now I need you to give me some more names, right? Who else I got to put on here?
All right, so Andrea.
All right, if I spell it wrong, you got to correct me because I'm freestyling. What else?
Chastity Ducats.
All right. What else?
Latoya.
I sound like Red Cafe. What else? All right, what else? What else?
Is that Tanelia?
All right. I don't want Tanelia cussing me out. So let me make sure I spell it right.
Enealya.
All right. What else we got?
Kevin.
Kev.
Mark.
Mark said he on the top of the joint. He already here. Who else?
Gregory.
What else?
Jamil
is here. What else?
Samuel.
What else?
We already got Rock on there. J-Rock.
What else?
William.
All right. What else we got?
That's what
we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We gotta have more than that. There's way more people watching than that. But let's see. Maybe they all didn't want in. Maybe some of y'all so wealthy y'all don't even need it.
I started at the top, man.
Andrea, Adrian, Chastity. All right, all right. Let me see.
Andrea, Adrian, Chastity, Ducats,
Rock,
Latoya,
Sam, J.
Amelia,
yeah,
Kev, Mark, Greg, Jamil, Samuel, J-Rock, William, Gretchen.
Oh, I didn't. Gretchen, is Gretchen asked to be in? Gretchen, you want to be part of this drawing? We're giving away some free Bitcoin, Gretchen. And by the way, hopefully you guys got Cash App because I could send it to your Cash App.
If they got what's the name, you can send it to them that way too. What's the joint that we was using?
You talking about Strike? Strike is that?
Yeah, you can send a Strike. You can send it to Strike too.
Yeah, but all right. So that's it then.
Yep.
That's all right. So Gretchen does want to be on. All right. So I'm gonna put Gretchen on. All right. So there we go. Am I missing anybody? We good to go, y'all?
Yeah.
Let me know. I'm gonna read all the names. I'm gonna read all the names off.
We gotta add one more Dash.
You said who?
DASH.
All right, Dash. All right, got it. So we got Mark, Chastity, Adrian, Rock, Andrea, Ducats, Latoya, Tanelia, Kev, Gregory, Jamil, Samuel, J-Rock, William, Gretchen, and Dash. That's it?
Yeah, we at the end. Yeah.
All right. So let's get to it. So here's the thing. We're giving away $50 in Bitcoin, $25 to 2 people. And good luck, you guys. And this is all random, so don't get mad at me. Let's go. The first winner is
Dash. Came late.
Dash. All right, so Dash wins 25. Dash, I need your Cash App name. You got to get that to me. Here's the last one.
Adrian!
All right, Adrian, congratulations. Adrian, shoot me an inbox with your Cash App, and we got you. So congratulations, to Dash. Congratulations to Adrian. You guys have won $25 in Bitcoin. We do giveaways all the time. So, look, Adrian, speech. No, I'm joking, but Adrian, I am crying. So congratulations, Adrian. You always support us, so you deserve it. She keeps on passing me by. All right, LaRonda. Where's Dash at? Hold up.
LaRonda's a master trader too, and she did an NFT. She did and it's things that she did
NFT report. It's on our Bodyhood University. You can go check it out.
Yeah, she did an NFT report.
It's at bodyhooduniversity.com. Hold on, I'm looking for Dash, right? Because you said Dash, but I'm trying to see.
It's like it's up some. It's Dash. This is last.
Oh, okay. All right, Dash. All right, so Dash. Make sure you shoot me a message. You can send it to the Bodyhood Facebook page. You can send it to my personal page. You know what I'm saying? I'm Jimmy Williams on Facebook. I got the so if you want to send it to me, I want to recount like Arizona.
No recounts, Kev.
No recount. Okay. Listen, man. So yeah, shoot me an inbox either to Bodyhood or my personal one, Jimmy Williams. I got the Crypto Punk. Shout out to my Crypto Punk. I gotta give him a name, but I'm never selling that either. I'm gonna hold on to that like my LeBron NFT. But you know what I'm saying? Anyway, last but not least, last couple things before we get out of here. 3waysforcrypto.com. If you use the code Black Friday 21, you get access to both courses for the price of one. And it also gets you into our private group. Second thing, our podcast, right? So we got a podcast that just dropped with our brother who's a trucker who's doing amazing work. Make sure you check that out. We got a podcast coming next week with a sister who's turned her complete life around financially. That's going to be fire. For those that have never checked out our podcast, we're on Apple, Spotify, Google Podcasts. Just look up By the Hood. You can also get the video on YouTube or Facebook. Check that out. For those that are in By the Hood University, Sunday at noon, MDC, also Sunday at noon, we're going to have our live class. So you come and bring all your questions to that class. And also for those in the MDC, this upcoming Tuesday, free Bitcoin, how to get free crypto on a daily basis. I'm dropping all kinds of gems. I'm letting all kinds of secrets go.
Yo, don't buy nothing off of no other site than the site that you're getting. Like, don't do that.
Here's the thing about Justin's link. Is it linking to Ledger, right? Because Ledger does have a partnership.
Okay. If
Ledger has a
partnership link.
Yeah, Ledger has a partnership program. I only say that because they offer me a partnership program where I have my own Ledger link. It's in the that document, but it still goes to Ledger. Like, got me scared.
It has to go directly to the site. Don't buy no cold wallet from anywhere that's not the site.
All right, so I have to see what she has in her video. So. That's an actual excellent question, by the way. It's an amazing question. It was the link he posted in the EYL room.
I mean, okay.
If was it going to Ledger's site though? Right. Here's what I'll say about security. Security is paramount, right? So I got a couple things right here in front of me, right? I got the Ledger, which is one, right, and then I got my 2FA key right here, my Yuba key, and I use both of these to make sure my stuff isn't touched. But there's also certain security precautions I take which aren't necessarily hardware. For instance, I have multiple accounts. So all right, so how can I put this? I want to make sure I'm not here for another 20 minutes, 5 minutes. Here it is. One of the things about studying Bitcoin is you start to understand the power of decentralization, right? So to be decentralized is there is no one attack point. So when I started studying Bitcoin and really understanding what Bitcoin is and how Bitcoin works, it made me look at my entire finances different, even as it pertains to crypto. So now I believe in keeping my crypto accounts decentralized. I use a combination of CFI and DeFi. You know what I mean? So I'll have a crypto.com account. I'll have a BlockFi account. I'll have a Celsius account. I'll have multiple DeFi accounts. So therefore, if somebody was to really try to hack me, they would have to get all those accounts at one time. So the odds actually go slimmer because I'm decentralized, even in how I hold my assets. Some of my assets are in the MetaMask account, some are in the trust account, some are in the IM token account. The key to all that is that the real headache in that is keeping track of your stuff and also writing down. So if God forbid anything happened to me, my loved ones know exactly where to go get the stuff because I've left them instructions. But from a security standpoint, I feel like I'm more secure than most because most people, if someone was able to hack into their ledger, which is difficult to begin with, if you use proper precaution, they're done because they keep everything on one ledger. I told y'all a couple weeks ago on this actual podcast that, I want to live my life like Raymond Reddington. I literally, when I get a ledger and I put 0.3 of a Bitcoin on there, I'll go take it and drop it in a safety deposit box somewhere in the bank or in an actual vault. I actually give the game away on that inside the Precious Metals course. So if you got it, watch it. I'll put stuff in different places. So for someone to actually attack me from a security standpoint is almost impossible. That's a lesson I learned from it's an excellent book. It's called It's called Bitcoin Billionaires. It's called Bitcoin Billionaires, and it's a story of the Winklevoss twins and their foray into crypto. One of the things I learned through that book, though, they talk about this idea of decentralization of your crypto. They took it a step completely far. They took it way too far. I'm gonna tell you how far they took it. You know how when you set up a wallet and you get 12 words? They took each word and put it in the safety deposit box in a bank all across the country. So for their main wallet, in order for you to actually hack it, you have to go to Hawaii, to all over the world to get individual words. That's a step too far. I'll just separate it. I have tons of wallets. I literally have a black book with all the codes to my stuff, but even my black books are buried in different places. You know what I mean? Never leave your stash house where you crash out. Nasir Jones said that. Anyway,
Yes,
so I'm following the concept. I have multiple emails for the same reason: job stuff, kid stuff, EYL stuff, now BTH. Oh, man, we made the list. Thank you.
Yeah. So our brother Camille takes it even a step further. He has decentralized emails for everything he opens up.
Proton Mail.
He uses Proton Mail, which is that's another gem. Proton Mail.
Yo, we gave away $1 million worth of game tonight, yo. All these sites, Proton Mail. Look up Proton Mail.
He uses a decentralized email for each one every time he opens up something new. Even if he has the KYC, he uses a decentralized email.
Yeah, so to me, that's one way to do it is to be decentralized. Some stuff I'm KYC, a lot of stuff I'm not KYC. You know what I mean? So when we talk about everything, and you were in the EYL class, we talk. Everything we teach you how to be the bank. I don't care if it's real estate. I don't care if it's a stock market. Our idea is be the bank. So when you're the bank, the great thing about crypto is it's so open that you can be the bank in multiple places, right? Right now, I got an Aave bank that's going crazy. I also got, my bank that I'm gonna give away this Tuesday where I'm getting 100% of my Bitcoin. That's a whole other protocol. So you can have as many banks and as many wallets as you want. So take advantage of that and keep yourself decentralized. So there's no one point of attack. So God forbid something happens to one of your accounts, you still got 10 other accounts. That's an extra layer of security, right? So there we go. Anyway, with that being said, y'all, listen, we'll check y'all out Sunday class. For those that are in our private group, for those that want to get in our private group, you can get our special for Black Friday. 3 ways for crypto.com. You get course 1 and 2. We go deep into crypto, NFTs, DeFi, the whole 9. That's taught by us as well as our sister Ivy Investor. She does an excellent job talking about picks and shovels plays as well as taxes. She gets into the taxes of crypto as well as the taxes in NFTs. Something you want to take, make sure you take a look at. All right, so we'll be back here next Friday. Our next podcast drops this upcoming Wednesday, class Sunday. Other than that, man, Corey, you got anything you want to say if we got here, bro?
Jim gonna love y'all, man. It's 2 hours into the show, man.
I'm out of here. We out of here, yo. For those that won though, please shoot me a message so I can send you this because I want you to say
messages already.
We did. Okay, cool. All right, so I'm gonna send them cash apps off to you within the next 10 minutes. You will have your Bitcoin. Congratulations to those that won.
What are you asking about being on the Facebook website?
This actual this episode is on our Facebook and our YouTube, by the way. So that's what it is. All right, good night, y'all. We appreciate y'all. And I'm gonna definitely have that Bitcoin to y'all in the next 10 minutes. Take care, y'all. Peace.